Me and my dad stand up, okay, everybody unlocks eyes, and they're in the back, these guys are out here, and we're just like, oh shit, here we go. It's gonna be one of those nights. Yeah, my name's Negrete. I'm right here at Shamrock Social Club, Hollywood, California. Mark Mahoney's tattoo shop.
Early in the morning and I'm chilling on my block. Got the homies down with me and we puffin' on a blunt. Hollywood is a city, Southern Cali is a spot. Naked is on the beaches anytime it gets hot. And that's a good look, and that's all it took. Fish out of water.
My father is Freddy Negrete. So needless to say, that's how I was introduced to the tattoo world. I had very early age exposure to it, and I always took an interest and had a love for it. I started tattooing for Gil Monty at Tattoo Mania when I was 18. The whole time I worked alongside my father. We always got a job at the same shop and worked together. And you know, being my dad's son, well, that's one tough act to follow. I just try to do my own thing, and you know, I get a lot of help from the guys I work with. Mark Mahoney, Rick Walters. Throughout my career, I've worked with a lot of great tattoo artists and tattoo legends, and it's weird because I think I'm just now getting good. But it can always get better. My dad says just be the best you can be. That's all we try to do out here, and keep it fun. Me and my dad are pretty tight. We're pretty close. So I mean, a lot to do with him and the open doors, but yeah, it was everybody, just the whole lifestyle of tattooing. Like, he had a shop in Santa Barbara, and I just always thought tattoo artists were cool. I always thought they had the best gig. I was always down with it. My father quit tattooing for 10 years. He was Tattoo Artist of the Year in 1980. I was born in 79. So when I was between the ages of 1 and 10, 11, my dad wasn't a tattoo artist. I knew he had a lot of tattoos, and I always thought they were cool as hell. But he had different jobs being an artist at different places, and I always would go with him to work, and they'd make me a little desk or a little station somewhere, and I'd do my thing, and they'd let me hang out. And so I pretty much knew probably whatever my dad would be doing, that's what I was gonna get into. And when I was 12 years old, he started tattooing again. And then I already knew that's what it was gonna be. So I did my first tattoo when I was 14 years old. And I used to mess around. I wasn't really dedicated. I wouldn't say I got dedicated to tattooing until I was 18 and I had my first job. So I taught people 13 years. Since I was 18, those are the years I consider that I was actually a tattooer. To me, it seems like the tattoo world's evolved a lot and changed. And I remember doing a lot of flash work back in those days. And now you have to be good. You have to come with some skills to make it. There's so much talent out there springing up, and so much competition that I don't think people will settle for anything less. Just the art's come a long way. There's so many more badass tattoo artists, and the realism, I guess it's always been big. I don't know. For me personally, like, I used to just do a lot of flash off the wall and simple stuff and make money and not really try to work too hard. And I worked in Waikiki and here on Sunset, a lot of tourist shops, so it was just like, we made a lot of money, you know, and we didn't have to do that much work. But Shamrock's a more custom shop. Everything's pretty original here that we do. And so for me, it's always trying to step up my game, I guess. But I have noticed that it's become more popular for sure. I mean, you didn't see people as tatted up as they are today. It wasn't as common to see a chick with a sleeve and not think nothing of it. I want to say more known for black and gray. That's what I like the most. When I was younger, they used to say, "What's your style?" And I'd be like, "My style's off the wall." They'd be like, "What does that mean?" I go, "Anything you see off the wall, I can do." But you know, I like to dabble in everything. I mean, I look at other artists, and like Rick Walters schools us on the traditional hair, and you know, just a nice clean tattoo. I'm not big on doing Japanese. That's never been like my thing. But I could do a nice koi fish, you know. I don't know, whatever the job takes. I mean, because you can't really tell people what to get. You gotta do what they want at the end of the day. So, you know, whatever. I just try to get into the piece that I'm about to do before I do it, as much as I can, you know. Now here at Shamrock, there's never a dull moment. Mark's here 5 days out of the week, which is a lot for a shop owner. You know, he does a lot of A-list celebrities, and it's just a lot of stuff that we don't talk about or put on Instagram or Facebook, because, you know, we like to give them their private. It's kind of cooler because they come in here and they're like, yeah, they're in a real shop. And Mark likes to say it's where the elite and the underworld meet. And I've been here on a couple of those nights. We had a bunch of sheriffs getting tattooed down here. Their ice chest drinking, and you know, you get a couple beers and anybody, they start talking shop, and their shop talk is all street shit. And then Mark's appointment shows up, these fucking gangsters from Maravilla, and they all go in the back, and then they all fucking lock eyes. And me and my dad stand up, okay, everybody unlocks eyes, and they're in the back, and these guys are out here, and we're just like, oh shit, here we go. It's gonna be one of those nights. On another note, we'll have like kids, like reality TV show stars in the back getting tattooed, and then just some street thugs come in getting their face done out here, and they're like peeking downstairs like, whoa, is this going on right now? We're the icebreakers on both levels, like it's all good, you know? It's just part of being an LA street tattoo shop artist. You're gonna get every walk of life, but we have a little bit more of a privilege of who comes in. We get rock stars, movie stars, porn stars, gang stars. It's all good. Everybody wants to get tattooed, so. You know, this year I took on doing more tattoo conventions, and you know, I've always done San Diego, the West Coast, Frisco, and Pomona, Orange County. But this year I took it further, and we did Houston, Phoenix, Albuquerque. We were in New York for 2 weeks, and those states are so close. I've never even been there, and just to see all the talent and all the young artists that are coming up out there, and it's a lot of raza like us, specializing in black and gray, and they're killing it, you know. And it was good for me to get out and see what other people are doing and meet everybody, and I felt like I bring a little something back each time, and I get to put it, you know, it helped me grow as an artist. We'd like to go to Amsterdam and Italy, you know, and you know, even Mexico and Brazil and just all those places. Just we never left the country, and most part we never even leave Hollywood, you know. So something to look forward to, getting out there further. A lot of other artists are doing it already. Chewy and Franco and all these guys going out, and Japan, you know, just we're lucky enough to be able to pack up, go somewhere else, unpack, and do the same thing we're doing right here, and make some money and travel the world. Sky's the limit. Here so much, and I got a life, you know. I'm a pretty popular guy out there on the scene. I know that's all I got. Maybe I'll smoke another cigarette.